breaking news. Spectre is having its biggest tournament yet. And to do it, they are bringing TenZ out of retirement for a tournament, not even like a week after TenZ has retired, not even like 4 days since TenZ has retired. Wow, this is huge news, and we have even more. We're going to be covering the patch notes. Lots of stuff to talk about today. So yes, we have a tournament coming out tomorrow as of recording this. So this is on the 17th of September. They're having it on the 18th of September. You can watch it on the Spectre Divide Twitch, probably as well on Shroud and TenZ, as well as I'm sure Truo will be streaming it. Dicey will probably be streaming it. A lot of names here. Now I don't know all of them. I will admit that, but I know Truo has become sort of the poster boy for Spectre Divide. You have a dream team of Shroud, TenZ, and Justin. Like, whew. Oh my god. Justin, if you don't know, is a guy who's played with Shroud tons of times during his CSGO years. And then, of course, you know Shroud and TenZ if you're watching this video. But you also have people like FaZe Dicey coming in to play. And all of these other people. Unfortunately, I don't know everybody here. But yeah, there's a 5,000 USD prize pool, right? $5,000. This is going to be in North America, obviously, but it is open invitational. So you can jump into this game and fight Shroud. It doesn't even matter what rank you are. So if you and your friends think that you can take down Shroud's team or Truo's team, good luck. You can sign up for that. It will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. I mean, it looks really interesting. Unfortunately, I will be at work for that, so I won't be able to compete. But again, it looks absolutely incredible. Let's get into the patch notes, shall we? So, September 17th patch notes are out. Lots of changes. I know we just talked about the tournament, but this is probably like, it's not the biggest, but it's one of the biggest. And I think overall, we should expect patches to be extremely large right now. They're really trying to figure out the gameplay loop. As more people play it, as more people give their feedback, the better they will hone in so that it does feel like what you and your friends want it to be. So any feedback to the developers is always welcome, especially during this time, because they are doing some crazy changes in this one. They're messing with movement again. They messed with the movement during the launch. They are messing with it again, giving you faster forward motion movement with guns. Now, this does not affect your melee movement, but it does affect your pistols, SMGs, LMGs, and the rifles. Any gun, you move faster. I checked it out in the practice range for a little bit, and the Magnum actually was extremely fast. Like, you could barely tell the difference between the Magnum speed when you're holding out the free pistol and the knife speed. So that is interesting. I want to see how that plays out. Other things to mention, they are messing with, of course, they mentioned this last week, they're messing with performance issue stuff. Essentially, most of this is just messing with visual effects for sponsors. They're not really changing them, but they are making them a bit more optimized so that it doesn't affect your FPS as much. The casual economy has been drastically changed. There is now this boosted buy thing. You can see it on the screen right now, but you will receive free heavy armor, full equipment, and more money every round. Now, I haven't tried this out yet. Full equipment makes me think that you get guns on even like first round. That is crazy, and I'm interested by it because it could, I mean, you have to think about it this way. You need 5 casual wins to place in a ranked game, right? So if you make casual games a lot more lopsided, that might hurt the game at this point, because some people might be coming in, they want to play the actual 5v5 and 6v6, the 3v3 game mode, so they have to go through 5 casual wins to get there. Wins being the key word. If they make it very lopsided, they might not even be able to get to that before they give up. So this seems like a small change, especially for people like myself who play ranked, but this could be a make or break thing. You can either, 1, make it extremely fun, or 2, make it extremely frustrating and have people quit. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Unfortunately, I don't have any other thoughts or feelings on that, because quite frankly, I can't tell you what this changes too much. You don't get the pistol round, which I don't know. I've always liked pistol rounds, but maybe some people don't. Again, this is just a wait and see type deal here. They messed with the color grading. Now, let me see if I can find this real fast, because if we look here, they show differences between the 2 maps, right? And you'll notice something. It's not really that different. You add some vibrancy to it, like this ground here is a little bit more dull on this side, and this side is a little less dull. Everything, in my opinion, looks a little sharper. Like, it looks like you can see a little bit clearer on it. It looks nice. I'm not against it. But for all those people that are really upset, here's a picture of Mill, by the way. This is like this one especially, you can kind of see it looks a little bit sharper on, especially around these edges here, and around these cargo things. And then of course this is the new screen. I was never like against the art style. Like a good decent amount of people were, but I'm welcoming of this change. I think adding vibrancy can be pretty good, but if you don't know, you can change the vibrancy on your monitor. You can even do it if they don't give you the option on the monitor by going into your graphics panel on your driver. If you have an NVIDIA driver, you can do that right now. Just look up a tutorial on how to change color vibrancy, and you can get a much better view, and it will make the characters pop more. So, little tip if you don't know already. All right, so after that, there are other things too. We have some experimental servers in Seattle and Johannesburg. I looked up Johannesburg because I wasn't too sure where that would be. I think there's a Johannesburg in like Germany, but apparently there's a Johannesburg in South Africa too. But this is Johannesburg, I believe, California. So we're talking West Coast servers being added here. So this will help out with some player ping issues in those specific regions. Hopefully. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you live in those areas. From the player feedback section, they added an experimental ultra-wide mode, which I think is just for ultra-wide monitors. I'm not sure if they have something for stretched res. I don't use stretched res, that's why I don't know. But that might also be a thing that changed with it. I would check for yourself if you have the chance. If you have an ultra wide monitor, let me know how that works for you. Please let us know if you run into any issues. Added an anti-aliasing setting under settings. So for those of you like anti-aliasing, I think that's just to mess with some monitors might have some issues with that. This is a big one. Increased standing player view height so that aiming level with the ground, straight ahead or directly ahead, will result in a headshot regardless of range. You also feel a bit taller. So essentially, and I noticed this from a few Twitch streams that I was watching. there was actually like the field of view that your character has, I think is a little bit lower than like what would be eye level or whatever. So it would make other players look a little taller. And then, so this is just fixing that and making that a bit better, though. I am unsure what aiming level with the ground will result in a headshot regardless of range. Is that just like the angle of which? Probably that. There's new audio stingers for when you win a round with a clutch or an ace. I don't think these are new voice lines because we already have voice lines like that in the game. But maybe it's just like a sound effect if you do get an ace. It makes the occasion a bit more special. So, I mean, if you like that. Updating our underlying anti-cheat system. I've been hearing a lot of people say that there's been a lot of cheaters. If I'm not mistaken, my last video, which a lot of people were really upset with me during that last video, I'm not sorry. I think one of the people there was saying that there was a lot of people walling. I could be wrong though. Made several improvements that should reduce disconnects during matches. That's huge. Apparently that's been a big issue and they've been attacking it for the past few weeks now. And they're also still continuing the changes that will help you avoid the unable to join party request error, which apparently happens when network traffic comes from multiple different areas or something to that effect. Your team Spectre will now spawn much closer to you if you start at the start of a new round. I'm interested to see how that is, but apparently the spawn points are a bit closer. I guess if you put certain characters down as your keybind, like slash, looks like apostrophe, and comma, and a dash, it would just say the symbol instead of showing the actual symbol. Now it will show the symbol. They also added back the expanding search UI. Essentially, if you queue up for a game and it takes a long time, they'll show you expanding search, essentially telling you that you're not going to be in the most balanced game, but you will be in a game soon. And they removed the career and battle pass tabs from the main menu and reorganized the tab order, and they will return them when they're ready, which makes me think, like, why did you even put them up there in the first place if it's going to take this long to bring them in? Frankly, the battle pass tab, I could care less. I couldn't care less, I should say, about the battle pass tab. But the career tab, you absolutely need to have at some point. Like, it sucks having to have to record things, to actually see your stats from the past matches. I'd much rather have a tab, even if it is just like the past 5 games or whatever. I would like to be able to see my stats, see where I can improve. They made some changes to the ranked system. Essentially, you're going to get more consistent SR updates, and it's supposed to make the climb to champion smoother. I don't know what that means exactly, but there are some people that are still in the top 1,000 players that are Emerald 3. And then you have people like Truo, who reached over 1,000 SR in Champion. You only get about 25 SR per game. The guy literally has over 1,000. So let's see what that means. Maybe it'll be slower. Maybe it'll be faster. Who knows? They now show you your active endorsement on the main menu. They fixed a bug where weapon purchases were incorrectly counted for daily/weekly quests. Okay, so first one, I guess it's a quality of life change. It still sucks that you only get 1 endorsement. I will die on that hill. I think there should be 2. One for the sponsors, the stuff that makes the game play differently, and then a second one for the skins that you purchase with money. And then there's a bug where if you were to purchase a weapon in the game, it didn't count towards your daily or weeklies, which hurts the building up of your endorsement. Those daily and weeklies are necessary if you want at all to reach your goals. All I'm saying, just make it easier. Give us 2 endorsement slots, one for the game stuff, the sponsors, and then one for the actual weapon skins that you pay money for. I would shut up then. Game, Mountaintop Studios, Spectre Divide, please. Like, seriously. As for bug fixes, there's a lot in here. You can check it out. I'm going to leave the link to this in the description. I usually do, but here's the lowdown of the bug fixes. So Vector Nanosphere no longer blocks bullets. I didn't know that. Frankly, I've fought Vectors before, and maybe I did get affected by this, but it obviously didn't affect much. So yeah, I mean, good change. I'm glad you could shoot through the nanosphere now. That is a huge sphere, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen it in game. It is gigantic. It's a giant orb. It's like maybe 2/3 the size of a smoke, right? It's like gigantic. Umbra has some big bug fixes this time around. If you use their enhanced equipment, it would sometimes cause you to take out your pistol. No, not even sometimes, would cause you. Fixed a bug with Umbra's pulse scan that could be used to detonate a Riker hull mine. A bug where you'd be unable to use Umbra's enhanced recon wing if you scanned an enemy with the pulse finder and then equipped the recon wing. Poor Umbra. Poor Umbra. Fixed a bug where Pinnacle's Adrenalink sound effects would continuously loop, which is, I've never encountered this, but it's so funny. That sounds so funny. Fixed a bug where interrupting a reload with a Zeus plant would sometimes temporarily hide your hands. You would not see the gun you're using. That's hilarious. Fixed a bug where you would sometimes be disconnected from the server unexpectedly, which we've already mentioned. There's also other stuff in here. You can read through it. The first one that I'm looking at right now is, where is it? It's fixed a bug where learn to use your knife bot in the tutorial could end up in extremely unfortunate ragdoll positions. I think they should have left that. That sounds fun. There is one more thing that I kind of want to show you, and that is the current weapon skin and skin that they added to the shop. Now, I don't know why they didn't just lump this up into one bundle. I kind of feel like it would have made it more worth it, especially if they kept it the same price as the bundle currently is. But this skin set actually genuinely, like, I seen it when they put out the launch video, but this I've kind of been waiting for a little bit, and I want to show you this because a lot of people think I'm a hater of this game, but quite frankly, they're cooking with this one. If you don't like the money, I think Truo, our king, our lord, our savior, said that he will not cop this because of the fact of the pricing issue that Spectre's had recently. But like, look at that. Look at that. This is what it looks like, by the way. Look at how that looks. And you get different oh my god, it looks like it's on fire. This looks absolutely incredible. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Look at that. The Cyberlord bundle, it looks, excuse the pun, fire. It does not have a knife that comes with it, but it is $50. So, but Gooby, it's not a scam. Yeah. The Cyberlord also looks amazing, by the way. I will probably be getting this bundle after I get another paycheck because this bleeds me dry. Oh, also, personal news. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, my crew, champion. Liz, ooh. My rank, not so much. Where Emerald 1? Where is it? Emerald 1. Hey, you know what? That's where I placed. I'm very happy about this right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll be definitely testing out that casual stuff and more. And maybe you'll catch a stream or two of mine. Twitch.tv/GoobyTheSlime. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm sorry about my lighting, by the way. I forgot to change my camera settings again. I have to see if I can figure that out. All right. Bye.